Moke and friends. Today it is Moke and J Plat. What's
You know what I
popping, Plat?
mean?
Let me get you got your water burger?
Hey man, look, bro, gotta get the water size, man. Got the jalapeno burger, man. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have the ketchup. You know what I'm saying? We
What's
good.
your, what do you get? What do you order?
I'm basic, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I just get the little double meat joint, no cheese, and sliced jalapenos, and we good, man. You know what I'm saying?
Really? What
Yeah.
about do you get mustard on it?
Everything on there except cheese. Yeah.
Huh. And you
And it's
you're
funny though because I think when I was first messing with Whataburger, I ain't like tomatoes, lettuce, like just dry. You know what I'm saying?
really?
But yeah, cheese on there. But over time, I was like, man, I like having the veggies on there because it kind of give it that extra juice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you like going to Whataburger like all the time? Or is
Nah,
that
not like I used to, man. I think when I was younger though, I was there almost every night, bro. Like,
for real?
man, it was.
Yeah.
I mean, like kids in high school, that's all they know. You know what I'm saying? It's fast
Right.
food joints. They don't really know how to
Yeah.
cook like that. So,
When
but
I was in
now that I'm,
college.
you know what I'm saying, in the city, you know what I'm saying, I got
Hmm.
a few groceries and stuff. So it's kind of
Yeah.
half and half. Especially if you're traveling, man. When I'm in Midland, bro, all I eat is fast food.
Really? What fast food do you eat there?
Hey man, Bush's chicken, man. That's the
Really?
shit.
I'm Roses.
Oh yeah, roses too.
I'm
Well,
Roses.
it's weird because when I'm in Austin, I'll definitely mess with roses. But if I'm
I
in
don't fuck with
Midland, I
Roses out
gotta hit the
here.
Jumboree, man. Cause we
Oh
ain't, we
yeah.
ain't got a Jumboree here, bro.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
For real. But see, I fucked with John Burrito rarely when I lived out there just because the line was always in the fucking street. Always.
Hey, that's how you know it was busting, bro.
But yeah,
Yeah.
nigga. So Plat, man. I guess you want to tell the people about you, or you want me to tell them what I will say? Plat, you're a dope ass producer.
Yeah.
How many plaques you got?
Just one. Just one. But
Oh,
I'll kind of explain because it's a lot. It was a lot of politics involved with the song that went gold. I still ain't even
that was for
received the
that.
plaque yet, but we'll touch on that later on though.
Okay,
But yeah,
okay.
man, Platis used to be called J Platinum back in the day. So if you know, you
Yeah.
know. Uh, yeah, man, I've been making beats since I was a little ass kid, man. So I've been
And I
doing it
mean, and what
60% of my life. You know what I
you still
mean?
young. You still young. How old are you? Like
Still, yeah,
22?
still young. I'm 23 now.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I
So
met
yeah,
Jay
man, it's
Platt
all good.
probably when I met you. I guess I met you. When is it? When we podcast the first time, or did I meet you before that?
I felt like we met before that, to be honest.
We might have because I remember they were sneaking your ass into places at one point.
Yeah. We had the because I know for sure that we had like a little beat battle joint.
Yeah.
And what year was this? Like 2012, 2013?
Hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, this is when beat bakers used to live in Midland, Odessa, and was mixing
Okay.
fees and earn shit. I was just on the
Yeah.
phone with him the other day. He in Houston right now. I'm gonna go link up
Yeah.
with him after the LA trip.
Mm.
Hell yeah.
All right. So
That boy said
um.
Platis T-Pain. I'm dead.
So, all right, when did you start making beats? First question, how did you get into making beats?
Man, I think it's just whenever I was a kid, bro, I just loved music, you know what I'm saying? And it got to a
Yeah,
point when I was a kid, I didn't really like understand what was going on, but I felt something like whenever I was listening to music, I actually felt whatever I was
right.
listening to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, my dad, he was at that time, it's like 03, 04, so like 50 Cent was popping, Lil Wayne
Mm,
was popping. Appreciate the rent. Shit, who else? Trader Truth had about 3, 4 albums. Like
yeah.
Tupac, obviously Tupac. You gotta have Biggie and Tupac. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, my dad had a collection of CDs, bro, and yeah, man, I just started like listening to them, and I picked my favorites, and yeah, man, and then I think by 2006 or 7, that's
Mm,
when I've always been in front of a computer. So I was in third
Yeah.
grade with a MySpace, bro, which is like crazy.
That's crazy.
So
Damn.
I literally witnessed Soldier Boy go from zero to where
Yeah.
nobody knew who he was to where he is now, bro. And it was
Right.
crazy witnessing history, bro. Like he literally changed the whole game for like everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and then Hustle and Flow came out. So you know the scene where the white boy was making the beat and shit.
Right.
That watching that scene as a kid, bro, it changed my whole life, bro. I was like, yo,
Really?
whatever he's doing, yo, that's what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So,
So what do
yeah,
you think
man,
made you what do you think
yeah.
made you feel
Once I
that
seen
though?
that scene, I was like, man, I don't even know what you would call that. Like, I would just say making a beat. Like, I was just doing a lot of Google
Mm-hmm.
searching, and I was like, oh, okay, he's a music producer, cool. So,
Right.
yeah, man, it was yeah, literally from that moment, that's when I knew, like, yeah, I'm trying to do that. You know what I'm saying?
But what did you start with? Did you start with like a beat machine? Did you start with Fruity Loops?
Nah, I had a key, I had a computer keyboard and a mouse, bro, in my ears. You know what I'm saying? But I was
But
using at the
what were you
time.
using?
This was when they had FL Studio 8 or 9.
Mm.
Now they're at FL 20 right now.
Yeah.
So that's like some Stone Age shit.
So did you start off sampling or were you just creating your own shit?
Nah, I was just, bro. I was literally just clicking in shit, bro. Just like, uh, cause I mean, obviously, like when somebody starts out, they're usually not good.
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah, man, I was literally just like, I think I was messing with the drums first. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like it's
Mm-hmm.
easier to kind of navigate with those. Cause I don't have like I'm not musically like, you know what I'm saying. Nobody in my family was, you know what I'm saying, born a musician. You know what I'm saying.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's like
So
my uncle though, he was a DJ like back in the
yeah.
day, you know what I'm saying? And he used to kind of make beats, but he wasn't never like serious with it, you know what I'm saying? But
Uh-huh.
I remember he came to the house one time and he seen that I had FL Studio on the computer and bro literally was like I literally watched him make a beat in front of me, bro. I'm just like, what the
Yeah.
fuck, bro? I was just like, it blew me out the water, bro. I was just like, yo, I gotta learn this program and figure out how he was like piecing everything together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you started fucking with FL Studio from '06, '07?
Yo, 7. Yeah. Oh, and he gave me a. My uncle gave me a. You remember them Radio Shack keyboards with with the speaker on it, and you got to
Yeah,
power
yeah,
it on with e batteries. One of them
yeah.
big ass, like they might have had it in church type shit. That's how big that mug was,
Right.
bro. But yeah, he gave me that keyboard for free because he already knew, like, you know what I'm saying, this is what I wanted to do. So he was like, fuck it, I just got it sitting at the house. Like, you can have it.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
shit, literally, I
So
just
that
started, used to make beats, connected to my computer and just was at it. You know what I mean?
so you taught yourself how to play the keys.
Basically, yeah. Literally
How was
locked
that?
myself in a room and was just literally doing this shit every single day, bro. You know what I'm
How
saying?
long? Like how long a day?
Man, I ain't even gonna lie, them weekends, because I had school, you know what I'm saying? But man, them weekends, bro, I would literally Friday get out of school, gotta hit the corner store, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I used to pirate albums. I used to have a nigga album before it even hit the store, so I was making
Yeah.
$5 per CD. So I went to the corner store. I spent $20-$30 on snacks for the whole weekend, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Go to the crib, make some beats, bro. That's literally. And then I would stay up from Friday and go to sleep Sunday. Get ready for
So I
school
mean,
and start over.
so you never lost inspiration? Like, did you ever have down points where you were
Oh
just
yeah,
like
of course. I
hitting
ain't
the
gonna lie,
wall?
bro. Like, especially like, cause it sucked because it's like I already knew I was on a whole nother level, but it was just like, you know what I'm saying? I was young, so I can't really be in certain spaces I want to be in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think when I was in ninth grade, um, man, bro, I literally could have stayed in Houston for a whole summer and bossed up on niggas before I even got to 10th grade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But my mom, my mom wasn't having it because it was like, and now that I'm older, I understand as a parent, you're not
Mm-hmm.
gonna let your 14, 15-year-old son be in 8 hours away with somebody you don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Making music.
So yeah, but I mean, like their intentions was good though. Like I still talk to
Right.
dude today. You know what I'm
But
saying?
but but I
But
mean, as a parent, it's different when it's your child that's that young.
yep, yep.
So I mean, I totally get that. So, all right. So I'm still. So you just had to have good discipline because I know when I like fuck around with making beats and when I get hit a block, I'm just like fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah, man. I studied a lot of shit outside of music, bro.
Mm.
And so it came down to like what I was eating, how much sleep I was getting, how organized my life is,
Hmm.
and um and my environment. You know what I'm
Explain.
saying? A lot of it's a lot of stuff we look over as far as like our creativity because it's more
Hmm.
it's when you come in the studio, it's more than just coming in the studio and making a beat. We can do that shit all
Right.
day. But it's like for me now that I know myself and know my limits, or you know what I'm saying. With music, I'm super emotionally driven. So it's like if I don't feel like coming to the studio, I'm not coming to the studio, even if it means not making $100 that day, bro. I will
Right.
literally, I'll be on the couch watching snowfall, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, but whenever I feel like, man, like damn, I'm finna make 20 beats, I come in here and make 20 beats, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
always off of feeling and it's genuine. You know what I mean? So I honestly like now that I'm more organized and I have more tools that I can use and all that stuff, man. Literally, I come in here, plug and play. Everything is just streamlined. You know what I'm saying? Because I know with
Yeah.
some people's setups is like, all right, I gotta plug this in, I gotta
Right.
turn
Yeah.
this on, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I got OCD bad, so it's like I'm trying to shorten all these steps so
Yeah.
that I can always like have that creation like whenever
How do
I'm
you how
feeling it. You know what I'm saying?
how'd you do that? You just bought like a big ass USB thing?
What for like making beats?
I mean, no, you said everything's just streamlined, like everything just.
Oh, nah, it's just how everything's all connected. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But basically, I mean, it took a lot of work, you know, wiring everything up and then going to the computer and kind of simplifying it to
Yeah.
where whenever I open my program, I can literally switch to this, to any of this gear in a snap of a finger. I'm literally making beats in like 30 seconds, fam. I'm not even gonna stunt with you. So it's
Really?
like I have a million ideas every day. So it's like, fuck it. I'm gonna just get 20 of them bitches and just, you know what I'm saying? Especially in today's climate, bro. It's like you gotta know how to make beats pretty quick, bro. Especially in
Yeah.
studio sessions where you know the artist trying to hear the beat and rapping, you know, you got only 3 hours. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I started making beats in front of the homies. So that's how I
Mm.
actually got good at my timing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. So all
Yeah.
right, but I've seen your setup, and you're more than just a quote unquote beat maker.
Yeah.
Can I say that? All right, like like explain your setup because when I see all those different little boxes you have like that, what
Yeah.
the fuck is all that for?
That
Because
shit is
I know
crazy.
you're like an engineer, but I mean, I
Yeah.
thought everything would just be in your computer.
Yeah. Man, let me see. I wonder if I can share my screen.
Um, hold on. I think let me log in on my computer. I think I can share my screen to you.
Oh, okay, lit. All right, so look, hold on. Let me cuz I got two computers so I can mirror what I'm doing on the MacBook real quick. But I literally have a graph of like how my whole entire studio is routed, so I'll kind of explain all of that, you know what I'm saying?
So do I need to send you something, or are you gonna do it?
Now I can pull it up on here cuz it's saying that I can screen share like an application. So
Fuck it,
basically
let's
how
do
it's set
it.
up is like the application I got, it
Uh,
basically picks up whatever I'm doing on the MacBook and it picks up the audio as well.
damn, that's technology. See, I'm just a basic ass nigga, man.
Yeah, bro. Shit is
This
crazy, man. Not
this
gonna
is
lie
this
to
is
you.
exciting because I've always wondered what the little all those boxes are for. And I saw
Yeah,
you have a lot to the point where you turn it on and it says your name and shit.
yeah. Shit's crazy. All right, let me see. Let me share this screen real quick. I don't know if it's gonna pull up. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think it's probably gonna pull up to be
Hold,
honest.
hold on, let me
Or if
'cause
I could.
I know I did it on one podcast. Well,
Oh, okay,
somebody
hold
did.
on. I got you. Hold on. So let me stop sharing, and then I can pick up a picture, and then let me see. Okay, never mind. Cause I forgot I'm on two separate computers. I'd have to
So
AirDrop.
do I gotta like add you to the room or something?
Nah, let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna put this little PNG file. All right, so I'm gonna send this picture to my computer, and then I'll have it show up on my screen where the camera is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? All right, and then we're gonna copy this bad boy. Yeah. But yeah, man, literally my I'm in a two-bedroom apartment, bro, and I spend at least like 30 bands. At least like yeah, 30,000 in this room, bro.
For real.
And yeah, man, and then also like just being in some of these spaces, man, it's to have your own studio, bro, it's a lot of fucking money, bro. So it's like
Yeah.
you have to really love this music shit to just spend it, and you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I was kind of feeling guilty, but it was just like I know I'm gonna make the money back. Or I shouldn't
Right.
even look at it from that standpoint because it's like, you know what I mean? I'm in it for the long run. So it's like it's gonna pay off anyway. So
But
it's like,
the money you bought your shit with you made off of music, right?
yeah. Yep.
So therefore it works out.
Yeah, it's beneficial. Yep.
Yeah, it pay.
And
So
on top of that,
ex-
tax write-off. You know what I'm saying?
explain what are you spending 30,000 on? Because I see you got the machine. I see the
Yeah.
keyboard is nice.
Yeah.
The computer is probably fucking fabulous.
Yeah. I mean, cause I got a MacBook for my audio computer. So it's not really nothing like fancy. It's
What
a
do you mean for your
2015
audio
computer.
computer?
Yeah. So for my MacBook, I strictly use it for recording, making beats, and then I have another computer where it handles broadcasting. So my gaming computer is for streaming and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So instead of having one computer trying to do all of these tasks, I can have two computers doing separate tasks with no interruptions. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So yeah, that's basically because I was trying to learn how to stream and stuff, and like
uh,
they're just saying like, yo, if you want an easier setup, like your best bet is to have two computers. It's gonna be more money, but I
right.
mean, in the long run, you can always upgrade components. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
But
damn, like
doesn't that
that
seem
makes
like
sense.
more work on two computers because you're pulling one, you're like kind of bringing them together?
Well, it's I got my TV screen and I got my gaming monitor and then I got my MacBook. So
Mm,
my PC is connected to two screens
right,
and my MacBook I could just see it right here. So
right.
it's not really a lot to be honest.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? All right, so look, I'm gonna pull up this picture real quick. Let's see, desktop. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me
No, you
see.
just see a black screen.
All
Yeah,
right,
okay.
here we go. So I know I'll probably have to like kind of. All right, yeah, there we go. So yeah, literally, my MacBook is sending whatever I'm doing here to my Apollo, which is this black thing. So
Wow.
the Apollo is my interface. So literally
Uh-huh.
anything audio wise is being sent to this black joint. And then so yeah, I'm basically sending whatever I'm doing on the laptop to the Apollo, and we got some of these pieces right here. So the compressor and the fusion, This is specifically for mastering. Because you got to mix
Okay.
the song, you know what I'm saying? Clean it up a
Right.
little bit. This is basically my polishing for the song. This polishes the song. So whatever I'm doing here sends to the Apollo, and then I send the audio from here to the compressor
Hmm.
to Fusion, back to the Apollo, as you can see right here. You know what I'm saying?
Wow,
Then
that is
I have a central station, which is basically sending audio. My Apollo is sending audio to the central station, and it sends it to the headphones, the speakers, and it captures. This is my capture card, which picks up my MacBook screen and audio and sends it to the
wow.
gaming PC.
Wow,
And that's how
nigga.
I'm able to. Yeah, it's a lot, but that's how I'm able to route everything. You know what I'm
But
saying?
so that means everything is just crispy as fuck.
Yeah. Yep. But
Wow.
basically, the central station is like a quote unquote mixer, but it's in a rack mount version. And basically, I get to choose 4 different outputs. So I can have audio from my gaming PC. So if I want to play
Yeah.
Call of Duty and I want to hear it on the speakers, I can literally click a button and it'll switch the source. If I want to only hear the MacBook, whatever's going on in the MacBook, I could do that.
What if you
I could
want it
have my headphones
together?
connected, and I could have my speakers playing MacBook audio, and I can have my headphones playing Call of Duty audio. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Well, would that be an easy way to sample then? Like you can if you're playing something like off the TV, you can record it.
So look, so the interface, the Apollo, I can send basically like on my computer, I can play on YouTube, and I can literally record what's going on YouTube instead of going to
Wow.
YouTube to MP3,
Yeah,
convert it
yeah.
into a WAV file. I've already saved me like a minute of trying to
Wow.
get one sample. I can literally play a sample on YouTube and be like, oh, okay, I want to play this section, record it, go on Ableton, chop the sample up. You know what I'm saying? That's already 20, 30 seconds of work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
That's impressive.
so as far as that's just the engineering. I don't use this for beats. I only use it for mixing songs. So uh so we're gonna go to like on the production side. So we got the S49, which is the white keyboard I got, and
Okay.
machine.
And that one comes with lights on it?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, I thought that's pretty
So
cool.
the cool thing about machine is you can fucking like you don't even have to learn how to play piano. Like they have
Really?
scales to where you can press one key and it's gonna play the whole entire chords.
What?
And it highlights what chords are being played. So if you want to learn how to play piano, it'll literally highlight the keys for you. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Sick, bro. And so basically the keyboard and the machine is connected through USB
Mm,
so that I can control it on my Mac.
right.
So, but the keyboard is connected through USB and MIDI. And basically what
Right.
MIDI is whenever I press this keyboard, it's going to send whatever I'm doing here to the MIDI interface, and it's going to send it to these hardware pieces. And then the audio of these hardware pieces is going to go to the mixer all the way back to the Apollo, to the mixer speakers. And
Wow.
I'll kind of slowly like explain what's going on at the bottom. But yeah, so basically these pieces right here, the motif, these all have like I would say except for I think like the motif, the JV 1080 and the Prophet, these have actual keyboards.
Yeah.
But since I'm in an apartment, I don't have room to have 3 big ass keyboards. So
Okay.
I'd rather have a rack mount to where, you know what I'm saying? I have to send basically whatever I'm doing here to this to make these react, and then I can get the audio of what's going on here to the mixer to the Apollo. So basically with the MIDI interface, it has like my name on it. Basically, I saved the preset to where on my computer, each of these rack mounts has its own channel. So
Yeah.
in Ableton, I can be like, okay, I'm gonna go to the motif track and literally I can shift through each of these in a snap of a finger instead of like, oh, okay, I have to wire this up to this and wire this
Yeah.
up. Everything's all connected. I don't have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? So literally what I'll do is I'll record what I'm playing here. And then once I get to the program on the Mac, I can change whatever notes and kind of get the melody perfect. And then once I feel like the melody's perfect, then I'll record the audio of what's going on here. And then that's how I'll get my sound, because with these pieces, there's no recalls. So
What do
you
you
have
mean that?
to
What do you mean no
on my
recalls?
tracks, I have to put the gear I'm using and the preset it is, so that if I need to go back to that beat, I can always go back to that preset and change whatever I need to change.
What did you mean when you said that there's no recall?
So like let's say I made a beat right with these pieces and they're
Uh-huh.
like, "Yo, could you go back to the Prophet and use a different sound or use the same sound but a different melody?"
Uh,
So whenever I power any of these on, it doesn't save like to the last preset I use. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I have to literally power it up. It starts at 0. I have to go to preset 210 and then go to the program and then replay whatever I was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? But
Do,
if I
do,
didn't label it, like if I didn't label what piece and what number the preset is, I
mhm.
probably would have forgot what sound it is and I would have completely lost whatever, you know what I'm saying, joint I was using. So that's
I
the
mean,
sucky thing. That's the con of using synths is there's no recalls, but I mean the texture is just crazy, man. So that's why it's very expensive getting into analog. You know, you have the digital version on the computer, but it's not the same. It's
right,
kind of
of
like
course.
buying real Gucci and fake Gucci. Yeah, they look the same, but two different textures. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they feel the same, different. Hey,
Yeah.
so so on all these racks, are you fucking with the knobs, or do you just leave them how
Yeah.
they come?
So
You fuck with all of
basically
them?
the motif, it has like pianos, Rhodes, bass guitar, all types of guitars, bells. It literally has everything in this rack mount. So the motif was about
Wait. That rack mount
this
is like a
rack
MIDI
mount
keyboard?
has all these sounds. So if
Wow.
I can't get nobody in the studio to come and record a set of strings, I can literally pull this up. And the texture I get from this shit, and this shit was $1,000, bro. I was kind of like, I don't know. I've never had a motif, so I was like kind of iffy about it. But
Yeah.
I'm glad I bought it. And there's a plugin that's $300, and it's this plugin called Keyscape. So this company, Spectrasonics, they spent 10 years um making this plugin, and it's because the keyboards that they put on there, they
Hmm.
had to go to different countries and
Oh,
find the
Keyscape
keyboard
comes with
and then
Omnisphere?
record. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, and then you have to program each and every note, the velocity of how loud or how soft that instrument is, and you have to put it in plugin form. So that plugin was $300. So when I compared that $300 plugin to $1,000 motif, big difference. Like
Really?
super
Wow.
big difference. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, now I understand why these pieces are so expensive. So like the music that you listen to that was, I would say like before 2000, or really almost every song might be using hardware, but I would say specifically like, Scott Storch, Timbaland,
Yeah.
the Neptunes, or even before, like I would say like the 70s between early 2000s, all they had was hardware. So that's why their
Yeah.
music sounds amazing. It's because it's coming from these pieces. Nothing was
Mm.
computerized, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at that time, it's like
Ah.
they had to basically this was like their MPC, this was their sequencer. So they would send their keyboard would be sending signal to this shit, and then the audio of what's going on here would go to the MPC. and then the MPC would go to the mixer, and then mixer to tape. So like they had a lot of that, and that's one of the reasons why they was taxing $50K between $100,000 for
Yeah.
one fucking beat is because you got you know what I'm saying? They didn't have plugins, bro. All their pieces was
Mm-hmm.
over at least 2 bands per goddamn equipment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like they probably had a fucking $100,000 setup, and then they send it to the engineer who has a $500,000 setup. You know what I'm saying? So
Wow. Right.
yeah, but I mean
So
nowadays it's like, I mean, it's cheaper to make beats now. So it's like motherfuckers are selling that shit for $1 for 100 beats. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah. That's crazy. So
But yeah, definitely
about
like, you know what I'm saying, when people see like, oh yeah, he got a crazy setup,
yeah.
that you can use that to mark up your price on your beats. It's like, yeah, I'm
Right.
selling my
Yeah.
beats for $1,000 between 20 bands.
Right.
It's because I'm running my beat. I mean, for one of my sounds in a beat, it's $2,400 to use one of these sounds, bro. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? The
Wow.
fact that I'm using $1,000 motif, a $500 JV 1080, a $2,400 profit, you know what I'm saying? Like that's
Yeah.
at least like 3-4 bands on a beat. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you this. So about just beats. So is it there has to be a advantage of you having the setup to make beats and to do this. You know what I mean? So are you ever sending your shit off to an engineer, or are you your own engineer also?
Um, Both. So I whenever I'm making beats, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I don't really spend too much time trying to mix it perfectly because I'm a producer. That's not even my job. You
Right.
know, and that's why they have audio engineers, mastering engineers, mix
Mm.
engineer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm able to pump out so many beats, is because on my template, I already have literally everything is in front of me. So I'm literally
Yeah.
just like, oh, boop, 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 done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once I get I'll kind of level everything out, kind of get a good level, and it always comes down to sound selection. If you have too many fucking sounds, it's gonna be pretty hard to kind of mix all of that in.
Right.
If you have uh and there's ways like you can have a beat with a lot of sounds, but they have to be very meticulous on how they place these
Yeah.
instruments,
Right.
how they play it, and where they're putting it at in the song. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I might make a beat and fucking I might have 3 sounds here and then 8 sounds at the end of the beat, but no
Right.
drums. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of balancing everything out.
When you when you make your beats, how do you go about it? Do you just do like a 8 bar melody or something and
Mm-hmm.
break it down, or do you just kind of make it as it goes?
So what I'll do is I'll loop the 8 bars.
Mm.
So once I got a good melody, um, I'm literally spending 30 seconds on drums. And once I have my drums in there, then I'll add more instruments. So it's
Mm.
like the way I look at it is like whenever you listen to hit songs, um, you kind of recognize them by the first instrument that they have. There's
Hmm.
like whenever like, yeah, you heard that song, it goes like this. Dun, 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 dun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is what you want to shoot for as a producer. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Ah.
that melody, that beat, that song is gonna be in their brain forever. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's just like that first sound you pick has to put the nail in the coffin already, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anything
But
on top
but
of that is just icing on the cake. You know what I mean?
but you say it takes you quick to finish a beat, but what do you mean? Do you mean just like a whole beat entirety
Laying
from
the idea down, not really because
the
really
structure?
like in my template, I already have my level set 9 times out of 10, but
Yeah.
sometimes I might need to turn something down or turn something up or add a different texture to something. But I always like the template is complex if you were to
Uh,
look at it, but it's mad simple as far as like making a beat and navigating through it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And basically, I'm just gonna lay my idea down. I'm gonna mix it the best way I can, and I know how to mix it perfectly. But it's like I'm not gonna put 2 hours of brain power into one goddamn beat when I can put
Right.
2 hours of brain power into 20 ideas and just finish the beats later on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
So I can make like 5 beats a day, and then on
Mm.
Sunday I can go through 30-35 beats and be like, okay, I'm gonna go through all of these. I only like 20 of these, so I'm gonna put these aside and actually finish them. And then these
Mm.
other ones, I'm gonna go through these again just to be sure if I like them. And if I don't, I'll delete it from the computer. If I do, I'll put it in another folder of beats.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
what's your process? Your just daily process.
Shit, bro. Shit. I just wake up. My body always wakes up at 8 o'clock. So I could go to sleep at 4 in the morning and my body be up at 8, like nothing
Yeah.
happened. So, and it's crazy because I never used to be a morning person until like I got
Oh,
older and
yeah.
started,
I
running
love
a
mornings.
business. And, especially, working with a lot of people, it's like you gotta get that time management on point, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
You
have
got
to be
to.
super head ass about time management. So yeah, when I wake up, I kind of have the mornings to myself. I'm not gonna lie. Wake up, look at my stocks, let my dogs outside so they can use the restroom and shit. You know what I'm saying? Make some hot tea or coffee or breakfast. Sometimes I might not even eat breakfast. I probably just
Yeah.
like I'm gonna thug it out till lunchtime. Uh, and I'll kind of go over my reminders of things I need to do today or things I need to do throughout the week.
Yeah.
Um, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm low key like trading stocks for like 2 hours. And then so by that time it's like 10:30. And then
Yeah.
I'll kind of go in the studio, organize everything, use my whiteboard and kind of write down shit that's done, what's not done,
Mm-hmm.
and set out my schedule. And by 12 o'clock, I'll go get lunch and then I'll start my day.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you're pretty much just like in the studio, like either what mixing something or making beats or
Yeah,
both.
either or. Some days I might only feel like mixing. Some days I only want to make beats. Some days I might do both. Some days I might not do either. So,
So
and
do
it's
do you
cool
do
that
you have a lot
I'm
of
kind of open to, you know what I'm saying, working like that is because I'm not gonna lie, like there be certain deadlines that, and it depends on who the artist is. Like if they're super important and they got, labels, they sign the
yeah,
labels, is like even if I don't want to be in the studio, I gotta deliver. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So it's like, when shit like that happens and you actually deliver, man, it's like that artist is gonna want to work with you for a long time, man, because
Right.
I can depend on this person. Fucking one of my boys called me and he's like, I was literally like napping, bro. I'm like tired. He called me. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even answer the phone. I just looked at him and was like, fucking bro. Chill. He texted me. He's like, bro, it's an emergency. So I was like, that's when I knew. I was like, oh shit. So I
Yeah.
called him. He was like, hey, bro, I need 2 songs with open verses. I'm trying to get currency on it. I'm like,
Mm.
okay, bet. I'm finna get out of bed. I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? Because if I don't deliver, it's gonna make the artist look bad and it's gonna make me look bad. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
So it's like both of our names is on the line, you know what I'm saying, with situations like that. So
And so earlier we were talking about if you had a plaque or not. You said you're gonna tell me a story about that. What's the story about that? Was that the Adam 22 song
yeah.
and
So
the
yeah, I produced
TK?
2018 March. I think it's about to be a 3-year anniversary too.
Mm.
Cause yeah, it came out like March, like spring break or some shit. But yeah, man. So I produced this song called TK Hard featuring Block Boy JB and No Jumper. Um so basically how that situation happened was so it's like December 2017, right?
Mm.
So I'm at the crib with the homies. Um and I'm on FaceTime with my boy Tony. I think my boy is on Facebook with us, you know what I'm saying? So he actually witnessed the whole situation.
Yeah.
So I get a text message from my boy Taz, we're like we got a group of like producers in the group chat. So he's like, yo, I just got out of a meeting with Atlantic, and they're doing a joint venture with No Jumper, and they're like, they want to release this TK song, but they need a different beat. I'm like, oh, like I fuck with TK, that nigga shit hard, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's easier to work with somebody when you actually love their music, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So did
So
you like work with them? Work with them?
nah, I've never met TK in person. I've never met Block Boy in person, but I made 15 bands off them motherfuckers though.
Hey, yes. Yes.
So it's all good. But yeah, man. So Taz got the files. He basically had the reference of the original song, and he got the acapella. So I basically listened to the reference. I'm like, man, this beat is fucking ass. Like it sounded like somebody
Yeah.
went in the studio and just started pressing shit, bro. And just
Yeah.
all right, done. So yeah, man, when I heard the acapella, I was like, I kind of had a flashback when I heard it though, is because I watched this this clip from No ID. He's he's an old producer, you know what I'm saying? But he's a goat though.
Oh
He's
yeah,
good
no,
at what he does. You know what
yes.
I'm saying he's an OG.
Yeah.
So he was in the studio and he was like, as a producer, it's our job to whatever's going on in front of you, we have to turn that into a audio waveform. So it's
Right.
like watching a movie. Whenever you're watching a movie, a scary movie to be specific, somebody getting murdered, and the background music is very, you know what I'm saying? The way that
Yeah.
they're playing the piano, it's like,
Right.
dun, dun,
It's
dun, dun,
intense and
you know what I'm
shit.
saying? So it's like, okay, the fact that that producer captured visually, he captured that visual through audio perfectly.
Right.
So it's like, whenever like I'm working with artists, and let's say like, yeah, we in a trap house with it, you know what I'm saying? I want to capture their life in an audio waveform. You know what I'm saying? Or however they're approaching the song, I want to capture that through audio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's really a producer and engineer's job, is to capture that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
So
were you still in Midland when this
I was
happened?
still in
Or
I was at my mom's house, bro.
damn, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, man, I heard the record, slapped it in FL Studio, and I literally just had the acapella playing, and I'm just kind of going through my melodies. And I'm like, man, I went through I found one of my melodies, and as the acapella is playing, the melody is playing as well, and I'm hearing it. I'm like, bro, this is it. Like, and it's crazy. I've never had this gut feeling before.
Yeah.
And just when I heard it all together, I'm just like, bro, this is it, bro. This is a hit, bro. Like, it's not even being biased. It's not even being egotistical. It's just coming from like, bro, this is it, bro. Like, I just know, you know what I'm saying? So I made the beat in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Sent it to everybody. I sent it to the group. Taz sent it to the people at Atlantic. So Atlantic sent it to a lot of people. And the fact that they picked my beat out of 1,000 people, bro, it was like amazing.
Wow. Wow.
Crazy.
Damn. Yeah, that's I didn't know that shit. That's crazy. So all right, so now the record goes out. Are you would you have, I guess, what, publishing on that?
Yep. So yeah, we got the contract. It was
Get
like, all right,
your bag, Plat.
we're gonna give you 5 bands. We're gonna give you 3 points on the royalty, aka 3%. So, and I'll kind of break down the royalty and the publishing. So royalty is basically I get 3% of net sales. So it's like if somebody buys a song, buys the single, I get 3% of that number. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
So then on the publishing side, I have basically 30% of that record. That
Okay, so
30% generated 15,000, and I was able to move out of Midland off of one song, bro, and it went gold. You know what I'm saying? Like,
damn,
that shit is just,
yeah,
it was crazy, like experiencing that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So, but so you that's for life, I guess. The royalty checks and
That's
publishing.
forever. If TK, look, bro, if TK gets out of jail, bro, that song's
Yeah,
going platinum, and I'm getting another 15, 20,000. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's gonna be
So
his top, one of his top 3 songs, bro.
yeah, right.
So it's like there's a possibility that can happen. You know what I mean?
So how was what was the moment when you realized the song went gold? Like what was that feeling like?
So I was in a, I didn't even fucking know, bro. Like they had to call me, but I was in a studio session with Leah Chanel, one of the artists I fuck with, and Taz called me. I'm like, oh shit. I don't know, for some reason when Taz calls me, like I'm getting nervous and shit. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, it's something super important. So I'm just like, all right. So I answer the phone. He's like, hey, bruh, you a gold producer. I was like, what? He said, yeah, bro. TK went gold. I was like, nah, bro, you capping, bro. Like, stop playing. He's like, nah, bro. Like, I'm being super dead ass, bro. I would never lie to you, bro. I'm being super dead.
Yeah.
I'll send you everything, bro. And he sent me the text messages. I'm like, bro, in the middle of a session, bro. Like, it was so crazy, man. It was just so crazy. Just like,
Were
damn,
you
bro.
were you making beats in that session?
You said what?
Were you making beats in that session?
I don't think so. I think we were recording. I think we were recording.
Yeah.
But man, bro, it was like, it was crazy how all that shit was happening, bro. I was just like, damn, like shit finally fucking worked out, bro.
Yeah.
After like 11 years, bro, it finally worked out.
Wow.
You
And so since then you've been getting placements?
Yeah, here and there, but I'm not gonna lie though. I definitely got complacent, man. I got stagnant once I got that them checks and that
Yeah, yeah.
record, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, just recently, man, I kind of got out of that mindset, and literally, man, just ain't shit gonna move unless you move it, you know what I mean?
Right.
So
Yeah.
I started from the end of last year. um I started streaming. I started fucking with Discord, where we got an internet money Discord from like producers all around the world, and we could
Mm.
just talk to them, and they're a big fan of us, you know what I'm saying? So I have like a channel inside of that group called Ask Platis, and they basically ask me questions on like mixing and mastering, um, anything music related, anything life related. You know what I'm saying? There's no boundaries. You know what I mean?
Wow.
You know what I mean? So
So
it's just
so
cool like that. I'm you know what I'm saying, helping these young producers like level up, because it's like when I
yeah.
was making beats, bro, I didn't have a fucking mentor until like
Right.
5 years in. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
that mentor wasn't always there. Like he just kind of like, hey, bro, like I think you should do this. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
yeah, bro, literally, I didn't have a mentor on production and shit, bro. It was YouTube, me and YouTube, bro.
Mm.
That was
Yeah.
it. And so once I started being around the right people, then I started, being in the right navigation. But you can have the directions and still get lost in this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it's not
Right.
always like I can be like, yo, next year I'm gonna fucking produce for Kanye, and goddamn, it'll happen 3 years later. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
as long as you're putting that you know what I'm saying, the
A good
affirmation out,
energy.
like
Yeah.
you good, like it's gonna happen. You know what I mean?
So speaking of Kanye, who are your top five producers?
Producers, damn man, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I fuck with I'm gonna have to say Lil Jon,
Okay.
uh Big Crit,
Yes.
um let me see, Jay Dilla.
Of course.
Gotta have Jay Dilla, man.
Yeah.
um Damn, too, man. It's a lot of producers, man. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie. Man, I would say Dr. Dre, but I've never like I'm not gonna lie, his shit is amazing, but I just never. That wasn't even like my era. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. Like for me, Dr. Dre isn't on my top five. Like I think Dr. Dre beats are cool, but I don't fuck
Yeah,
with it like that.
yeah. Like it's cool, but it's like if I was like if I was like 20, 30 years old in that era, that nigga
Right.
be top five for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, oh yeah, Lex Luger.
Mm.
Almost,
And
I almost forgot
you
Lex
could
Luger.
do
He fucked up the
an
game.
honorable mention. You can do an honorable mention.
All right, I got one more. Damn, who else? Who else we got? Hmm, I'm gonna have to say, uh, I feel like it's on the tip of my tongue, man. It's somebody that's been going crazy. Uh, did I say?
No
Oh,
idea.
Neptunes.
Mm.
Neptunes, yeah, for sure.
That's
Honorable mention. I'm gonna say honorable C note.
oh yeah. I don't
Man,
see those nice.
he because I had a conversation with him and yeah, I was telling him like, hey, bro, I'm trying to like, you know what I'm saying, switch over to different DAWs and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was just asking him for advice and he was just like,
Yeah.
yo, like, fuck with the NPC, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, shit.
Really? Yeah.
When it bought
I
an
was
NPC.
I
Oh, and he had the rhythm roulette shit too. So you know where they gotta like put on the
yeah.
blindfold, go on the record store, pick out
And
three
yeah,
records,
pick the record and sample
sample 'em.
it.
Bro, when I seen that video, I'm like, I gotta get an MPC, bro, because them the type of beats I'm trying to make. Like, I can
Yeah.
do it in FL Studio, but it's like I have to click, 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 click. 45 minutes
Right.
of clicking, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was gonna ask you what was your dog choice?
Um, Ableton, bro. I fuck with
Yeah.
Ableton. That shit is
Really?
It's funny, bro, because like the producer shit is hilarious. Like, you know how it's like Apple versus Android and shit. Like,
Yeah.
that's how FL Studio versus Ableton is. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Like FL Studio is kind of like the Apple. Everybody has an iPhone. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got
And
FL
it's
Studio.
just easier to just navigate through Apple, man.
Right.
I mean, the interface is beautiful. You got iMessage, AirDrop. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But then you got Android, which is very customizable. You know what I'm saying? It's very customizable. You can change anything under the hood. You can add a fucking 1 terabyte solid goddamn SD card. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You can install third party applications that's not in the app store. You know what
Right.
I mean? So with like Ableton, that Ableton is so open source, it's scary, bro. I seen a
Really?
video and this dude made a beat by clicking one fucking button, bro.
How?
And obviously he
Like
spent a
what
lot
does
of
that
time.
mean?
Look, I'm gonna explain. He spent a lot of time setting everything up to have to do that action. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he literally pressed he literally pressed play, bro. And
Mm-hmm.
this particular plugin, it's like a fucking marble dropping into the piano roll. I don't know
Really?
how they did it, but yeah, it's literally me just like having a fucking marble just press all these keys.
Wow.
So he basically had like each key, like one of the keys was like the kick, 808, clap, snare, hi-hat, melody. So literally this marble was making the beat off of like, you know what I'm saying, pressing each like key. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like you never know, like it sounded, and it's crazy, bro. It sounded like dope as fuck, bro. Like that
But
shit fucked
is
up.
it
I was
all
like,
random?
yo, Ableton, niggas is sleep on Ableton, bro. Like big time.
Wow. Yeah.
But I feel like it's weird though. It's like because everybody that I know that uses Ableton, they're very like, as far as like mentally, they're very fucking advanced, bro. And I
Mhm.
think everybody that uses Ableton has OCD, bro. I'm super
Really?
sold that shit, bro. Super duper, bro.
This
Like a lot of EDM people, bro, they use Ableton, fam.
this dude, I think is that what it's called?
That's the
The
I don't know, bro. I don't know if it was that, bro. It was I know it was like a third party, like it's like a Max for Live joint. Because
yeah.
Ableton is like you can make your own plugin. You know what I'm saying? It's available as a live patch, and okay, it might be it, bro. I don't know, but when I seen it, bro, I was like, bro made a beat with a marble, bro. Like that shit is
Wow.
crazy.
I'm gonna have to look that up because I can't even imagine how all that would come together as like one. Man, that burger looks good.
Hitting.
Man, but Roger said he's switching to Ableton Summer 21. What up, Roger? Actually,
Yeah,
one of my favorite producers out of West Texas. I
no cap.
fucking do you collab with producers?
Hell yeah. He said easy on the FL slander. I just had a bad experience in the long run with FL, man. I ain't gonna lie.
What, like crashing?
Nah, just the type of beats I was trying to make, man, it just had certain limitations.
Really?
Yeah. Cause like I mean, like you can literally make any type of beat on any type of program. It's
Yeah.
always gonna be the man behind the machine.
Right.
But it's just I was watching people make beats in the snap of a finger. And I'm just like, yo, I need to get my shit together because I'm spending. It sucks when you spend hours on one beat and nobody raps on it, bro. Compared to
That's me.
somebody who made a beat in a snap of a finger and got a hit, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what played a big factor in that though was going to the club and when I went to LA. So I'm gonna say that I'm gonna talk about the LA trip. So when I first went to LA, I was in a session with Austin Powers and this singer named Donnie Lay. So she's super popping now. She blew up already. But at the time, she was like, she barely signed her deal with Def Jam. So it was cool being in person, like witnessing her like blow up, you know what I mean?
Right.
But really how she got put in the game was she did she directed a video for Prince when she was 18. It was like a choreography joint, you know what I'm saying, where they dancing and shit. So she directed that whole shit, bro, and that's how she got put on. You feel me?
Wow.
So yeah, bro. So my boy Austin, he was the main producer there. So I'm watching him like he pulls out a melody, puts it in FL Studio, put the drums together, 5 minutes flat. No type of mixing. The beat sounded good, like with no type of process, bro. So once I seen that in person, bro, it shattered my whole like view on having. I gotta have the perfect beat, the perfect mix, the perfect. There's no such thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So and that's the one of the reasons why I would spend hours on one beat because I was comparing my beats to records that were already released. And what a lot of producers look over is you're comparing your you're comparing your $800 setup to a fucking $100,000 setup.
Yeah.
So it's like you're not even gonna get this. You can copy the same plugins. You can literally copy it. It's not even gonna be the same texture, bro.
Yeah. Definitely not.
Yeah, man. So yeah, that shit was once I understood that, that's when I kind of eased off of myself and pressuring myself to kind of, you know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, like I'm working harder, not smarter. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So yeah, once these new producers started coming out, I'm like DJ Mustard, like niggas was mad at him because it was like, damn, bro, you're making the same beat over and over, and it's like, nah, bro, that's the set, that's what's hot, bro. That's what niggas is looking for, and I know it takes him less than 30 minutes making that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course, definitely. So as we get ready to wrap, do you any advice for new producers or niggas who think about making beats who don't know where to start, what to do?
I'm gonna have to say, follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/Plattis. I'm always dropping some gems I can charge $1,000 for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely. Man, you gotta just put the time in, bro. It's not gonna. For some people, might get lucky, man. Like, or I wouldn't necessarily say lucky. You just have to put yourself in the right position. Because, like, I know people who lost up in 2 years compared to somebody who's 13 years in and still ain't he was barely getting there, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
But I feel like with my situation is I'm glad I didn't blow up when I was super young because I feel like
Right.
I wouldn't appreciated what I have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had to struggle for 10 years making lunch money off beats to that one year dropping out of college and doing music full time. I made 20K 2017, 42,000 2018, 77,000 2019, and 2020 made 100K in a pandemic.
Yo, talk to these
You know what I'm
niggas,
saying?
man.
That hard work is finally paying off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like you can same for Meek Mill, bro. He even tell you he struggled for 10 years, and it's weird because it's like, you know what I'm saying, you get the down like, damn, do I really need to be doing this? And it
Hmm.
was at the same time I was, you know what I'm saying, like, damn, do I want to go to college? I didn't even know what the fuck I wanted to do, like, really. Like, I always knew I wanted to do music, but I wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take this step, like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. What really messed me up though was so after I graduated high school, I went to Houston with some friends to go look at this campus, TSU,
Hmm.
and it's I think it's like an all black college.
Yeah.
I mean,
Texas
it's not really
Southern.
all black, but it's, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
dominantly
That's
black. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So we went into this place, bro, and it's trophies on the ceiling all through the rooms, bro.
Mm.
Like it's like walking in the house, it's trophies from the top and on the floor, from your hallway all the way to the bedrooms, bro. And come to
Damn.
find out, this is where the movie The Great Debate came from.
Mm.
And with Denzel Washington, they showed
Yeah.
pictures of him in the exact room, you know what I'm saying, peeping game from like their debate team, you know what
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I forgot the guy's name, but he was like 90 years old, fam. And he was like the main director there, you know what I mean? And everybody left the room, and I kind of like sat back a little bit, and I asked him, I was like, hey, do you got any advice? um and he said, man, whatever you're trying to do, like, you gotta do it now. Like, and as a kid, that shit is scary as fuck, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because it's like I got this pressure from my mom trying to put me in college, and I don't really fuck with college like that. I got, you know what I'm saying, I got to worry about, uh, damn, like, do I want to start selling drugs and getting in trouble and
Yeah.
following the same footsteps my you know what I'm saying, people went through? Uh, am I gonna make it in music, or like I don't? It's uncertain, bro. I don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So when he and it was very like cliche, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, whatever. But the way he said it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like it's like he put a stamp on that bitch. It's like, hey, whatever you want to do it now.
Yeah.
Don't wait 1 year, 2 years. Like now is the time, bro. Like now, bro. And he kept emphasizing that now part. You know what I'm saying? It was almost
Yeah.
like preacher, almost, fam.
Damn. That's
Like,
crazy.
yeah, bro. But yeah, when he said that shit to me, I was just like, it didn't hit me until like the next year. Cause like I
Mm.
registered what he was saying, but then I had to actually go through some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then, because that was summer of 2016, and then beginning of 2017, I made my first 1,500 off of music. I was like,
Yeah.
that's what he was talking
Right.
about. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So yeah, man, definitely producers, man, it's the time, bro. Like for me, it's like I went through 10 years of getting the craft right. By the time I wanted to open up my home studio, I was already good. My quality
Yeah.
was already good. I didn't have to,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously I was getting better every day. But yeah, the quality was already there. It wasn't just like, oh, I'm still like, I don't know how to record, or like, nah,
Hmm.
like it's official over here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, just, you know, it's not if you haven't made it yet, and there's levels to making it. Sometimes uh making it means getting debt free, or buying your mom a house, or you know what I mean, or
Right.
even just being financially stable over 100K. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
a sense of making it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Some people they want fucking 1,000,000 plaques and Bugattis and Lambos. That's a definition
Yeah.
of making it, but it's like shit. My definition
Yeah.
of making it is being financially stable. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about money. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Assets. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to set the future up for my you know what I'm saying, kids and
So
shit.
come behind, yeah. Sure. Hell yeah.
When you think of it like that, bro, it's really more than me. I don't always
Yeah.
try
Oh,
to think
yeah.
about I have to or you know what I'm saying, I did this, I did that. It's like, nah, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a team thing, bro. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Damn, that's deep,
And
Plat. So
also I gotta put one more thing in there, man. Ego, man. You gotta know when to pop your shit and when not to. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. Like some people will, like I be seeing it with Taz. Like people just be picking, like, oh Taz, how the fuck Taz get credit on the TK song and he didn't even make the beat?
Right.
And it's like, bro, if you selling drugs, nigga, and your plug front you and you don't pay that nigga back, you know how bad that makes you look, bro?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Imagine me getting a TK placement and not giving Taz credit, bro.
Right. Yeah, of course.
Sometimes it's a conflict of interest, bro. There's gonna be
Right, of
some,
course.
bro. So it's
Yes.
like he literally could have hogged the placement himself, bro. But he was like, nah, I'm gonna give it to all my team
Right.
members. Because I
Yeah.
know somebody in this group gonna nail that hoe.
Shout out Taz. Shout out Taz.
Real man. One of the realest.
So tell the people where they can find you.
Hey man, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, Platus, man. PLATZUS. I'm always dropping game on Twitter. I'm always dropping game on Instagram. Or if you got my number, I'm always calling you saying some new, putting you on some new shit. You know what I'm saying?
Plat.
Shit, man.
Man, it's been a pleasure, brother. Hey yo, we gotta link up. We gotta link up. Like we're probably like 15, 20 minutes away from each
Yeah,
other.
10, 15, yeah, for sure, man. We're gonna have to
Yeah.
hey man, have you ever ate at the park off of South Lamar?
Hell yeah. Yes, nigga.
Man, hey man, let's set something up and go
Oh
eat there.
yeah. I'm down, nigga. I am
Yeah, for
down.
sure. I'm
Yo,
waiting on I just took my little COVID test today. I'm just
oh
trying to make
yeah.
sure nigga ain't, you know what I'm saying, we good before LA. So
When you
once
going
I
to LA?
once I get them results back, man, we can set something up for sure.
For sure. When you going to LA?
March 8th through the 15th.
All right, well that'd be dope. You going down there for work? Pleasure.
Man, yeah, me and Tony, man, we booked the studio for 7 days and shit.
Hey, shout out Tony.
I'm gonna have my internet money situation there, and then I'm gonna have my own situation as well. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you doing your thing, man. Hell yeah. Well, I'm proud of you, nigga. You a young nigga doing it, man. I'm proud of you,
I
nigga.
feel
And
like
from
a young
West
old nigga,
Texas.
fam. I ain't even gonna lie.
Huh?
I said I feel like an old young nigga, fam. Like
Hey.
it's just how
Hey.
long we've been doing music. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah, yeah. But you really a young nigga. So that's cool, man. That's
Yeah.
cool. So I appreciate you for being on here. I'm gonna let you get to your burger because I only see you taking like 2 bites out of that motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah, for
Hey,
sure.
thanks for being on my show, man.
You already know, man. We definitely got to do a part 2. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, definitely.
I would say for the second one, man, let's definitely touch on you know what I'm saying, some mental health issues and
Oh, nigga.
outside of music. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, nigga. Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, man. I'm gonna holler at you, brother. I appreciate it.
Yeah, my dog.
Yes, sir. Thank you everybody who was watched. That was Plat. Good young dude, man. West Texas. Shout out everybody. Tony, Roger, Moses, dude, dude, you stupid, nigga. That'll be cool.